It was an ordinary Saturday morning when I noticed something strange about my wife, Sarah. She had been distant for weeks, constantly glued to her phone, smiling at messages she wouldn't let me see. At first, I told myself it was stress from work, but deep down, a cold suspicion grew. One evening, after she fell asleep, I checked her phone. My hands shook as I read the messages, romantic words, secret plans, even photos, sent to another man. The woman I loved for 8 years had been betraying me. I didn't confront her immediately. I wanted proof so strong she couldn't deny it. I installed a small camera in the living room and another in the car. Within 3 days, I caught her bringing the man into our home when she thought I was working late. They laughed on our couch, the same place we once planned our future. Watching it made my chest ache, but my pain slowly turned into something else, cold, calculated anger. For days, I stayed silent, pretending everything was fine. I kissed her goodbye in the morning, cooked dinner for her at night, but inside I was crafting my revenge. I knew she was planning to meet him at a hotel the next weekend, so I booked the room next door. The plan was set. I wouldn't just confront her, I would make sure she could never hide from the truth. That Saturday, I watched her dress in her favorite red dress, the one I had bought for our anniversary. She told me she was going to a friend's baby shower. I smiled and told her to have fun. An hour later, I followed her to the hotel and waited. I could hear their voices and laughter through the wall, each word cutting deeper than a knife. Then I took out my phone and called her mother, her sister, and 2 of our closest friends, telling them to meet me at the hotel for an urgent family matter. I also sent them the video clips from the cameras. By the time they arrived, I had already asked the hotel staff to open her room. The door swung open, and there she was, frozen in shock, wrapped in the arms of another man. Her face turned pale as she saw her family standing behind me, their eyes full of disbelief and shame. The man scrambled to dress himself, muttering excuses, but no one listened. I calmly walked in, placed my laptop on the table, and played every video clip I had collected. No one said a word. Only the sound of her laughter with him filled the room. Sarah's hands trembled as she covered her face, tears streaming down. When the final clip ended, I handed her a single piece of paper, our divorce agreement. Her eyes widened, and she began to plead, saying it was a mistake, that she still loved me. But I had heard enough lies to last a lifetime. "I'm done," I said simply, my voice steady. "You made your choice. Now live with it." She tried to stand, but her legs gave out, and she collapsed onto the carpet. Gasps filled the room as her mother rushed to her side. I stood there, unmoved, watching the woman who had broken me fall apart in front of everyone. The man she cheated with quickly slipped out, avoiding everyone's glares. Her family looked at me, some with sympathy, others with silent approval. I didn't need their pity. My revenge was complete, not with shouting or violence, but with undeniable truth. I walked out of the hotel without looking back. The cool evening air hit my face, and for the first time in weeks, I felt free. The weight of her betrayal was gone, replaced by a quiet strength. That night, I packed my things and left the house we once shared. Every corner of it held memories, but they no longer had power over me. I was ready to start fresh, even if it meant starting alone. Sarah tried calling me for days, sending long messages begging for forgiveness. I never replied. My silence was the final nail in the coffin of our relationship. She had destroyed my trust, and without trust, love is nothing. It's been months since that day. People still talk about what happened at the hotel, about how she fainted in front of everyone. Some say I was cruel, others say I was justified. I don't care what they think. All I know is that I walked away with my dignity intact, and that's something she can never take from me.